Hi, this is Althea, and we're going to talk contour, how it can be used to accentuate your favorite features. For one, my favorite feature is that I have my mom's eyes, and I like to accentuate those. Also going to accentuate my lips with my contour, which makes them look fuller and framed. Contour can change features. I have my daddy's chin, and I can use it to take down the square edge. I'm also going to use contour to bring the light down and to accentuate my eyes. When choosing a contour color, I always consider the color of my freckles. I also have some purple where my skin's translucent there at my eyes, which makes me look tired, and I have some redness around my nose with broken capillaries, and I can use my highlights to neutralize those areas with very minimal product. So with contour and the highlight, I can accentuate my lips and my eyes and bring attention to them most. And I was the fortunate one to get my daddy's nose, and I can use contour to help with that as well. So what I want to focus on is just contour and spend time showing how contour can accentuate all those features easily. Alright, I'm using the Best Blend Forever brush, and I'm going to use the small end, and I'm going to contour just underneath my cheekbone, focusing underneath where the bone is at, staying above the corner of my mouth, and I'll stop up the corner of my eye and want to accentuate that cheekbone, basically pushing up against that cheekbone to bring a shadow, because that's what your contour is, an actual shadow that you're creating. So here I'm going to turn it over to fluffy end, and to make it a little quicker to put my contour on using the same color and contouring my forehead, bringing it down about halfway, whatever the dimensions of your forehead, that way the attention comes down to the eyes and not all the light is on my forehead. Then you can always use this fluffy end to blend out as you go. Notice I'm going back over it with the fluffy end, and I just want to soften that, but notice I'm not going down under that contour. I always want to blend up. Then I'm taking that small end, this is where I'm going to soften my jawline, and I have some jowls there as well, and I can create a shadow there by just basically drawing a line, and I'm taking off that square edge of my chin, and I'm just going to pull down that contour on my neck and soften it up. Now I'm going to use this contour to contour my nose, and really it's not going to change the shape of my nose, it's just going to direct the light that's being presented on my nose. So this will center the face and bring more attention to the eyes, which is the whole purpose to begin with. When contouring your nose, you want to stay on top of the nose, not to the side of the nose, because that can make it wider, but you stay right on the top of it. Now I'm taking my contour color, and I want to accentuate my lips, so I am going to kind of go underneath. There's a natural shadow there, so I'm just giving it a little more oomph to it and a little more dimension, and in my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to take just a little bit and put it into the corners of my mouth, and this is going to bring them forward just a little bit, a little extra light, a little more fullness. I'm going to take contour color with the blend and tap brush, and I'm just going to bring in that contour in my lash line and at the brow bone above the crease. So now I want to look and make sure if I need any extra contour, and I just wanted a little more using that Best Blend Forever brush, the small end, and I just wanted a little more right there at the cheek, and notice I am blending it out, and I want to blend it before I start my highlight. Now because I took time with my contour and already blended my contour, I can see I need just a little bit of highlight, not a lot. I don't want a lot of product on, so I go around the ski mask area, the beard, and the mustache area. Now I want to take care of the purple, so I'm going to use Sunlit, which is a yellow highlight, and I'm just very lightly with the smallest amount of product with the blend and tap brush, so it's just I don't get a lot of product there, I am putting the sunlit right on the purple, and you can see when you compare, it just absolutely disappears. It's just neutralized. Now I'm going to go in and focus on those red broken capillaries, pink around my nose, a bump, and I'm going to use June. June is a green base to it, and so green cancels red, and all I need is a tiny amount to take care of that pink and that red, which can be distracting. And so I want to bring attention again to the eyes and the lips, so that can be distracting, bring attention to it. So that June neutralizes it. Now I'm taking my brightest highlight and I am putting it on the bridge of my nose, down between the two contour lines. I do have some large pores at the end of my nose, so I'd like to use my finger and warm up that cream and massage it in so it doesn't reflect them. And now I'm taking my brightening highlight, Moonlit, again accentuating the lips, bring a little bit of natural light. That's already there, I'm just accentuating it there above my lip. Now I'm using a little bit of June to correct a couple of bumps, and it just amazes me how little product is needed. No crusty concealer needed to disguise it. Now I'm just blending that out to make sure it's nice and soft and not a lot of product. When choosing a lip and cheek color, you should look at your lips, at the color of them, and I have purple red lips, so anything in the berry family complements my natural flush color of my lips and my cheeks. So I'm using the same brush, the fluffy end, and you just want to go right on that cheekbone and the apples of the cheeks to bring some life to the face naturally without heavy, shimmery product. Now I'm going to use the blend and tap brush. I'm just going to accentuate a little more with contour, and then I'm going to use the exact same color. I'm going to use my finger here. This is called Saffron, which I used on my cheeks, and I'm just dabbing in those colors to accentuate my already color that is naturally in my lips. Then I'm going to use Angel, a cream illuminator, and I'm just going to bring some illumination of light on top of that cheekbone. And I love the cream because it works really well with mature skin. I don't get it close to my crow's feet, and I love doing the cream to massage into my top of my lip and having lines around my mouth. The cream illuminator allows me to massage it in, and it softens. And yes, we must do our brows. Brows frame the face and they bring attention to the eyes, which is the goal. And I'm using Oak Shadow and the Hotline brush. I'm using the same illuminator in the corner of my eyes and at the brow to bring attention again to the eyes. Going over it with a beauty blender to get extra product. Now I'm going in with the eyeshadow everything brush, and I just want a little depth. So this is a shadow called Bird, and that's the only shadow I'm going to use because I have the contour in my eyes already. And I'm just going to blend Bird, which is a deeper olive brown, which complements my skin tone and my freckles, and deepen it. And I'm all done.